couple minutes.
Right now.
3, 2,
All right.
1.
Yeah, it's just very, very difficult to understand. What I was saying was the spirit com is something that's medium Bill O'Neill. There was a man, George Meeks, who was a businessman.
Conspiracy
and
theories,
he was
the paranormal,
back in
UFOs,
the 60s or 70s. He was
aliens,
obsessed.
and all things strange and unusual. This is Black Lotus.
That they called Spiricom. And Spiricom was a two-way radio set in which they, what was the name of the doctor? Doctor.
Tom,
I don't remember the name of the doctor.
Tom, hang on a minute.
What's that?
Hang on a minute. I need to do the intro here with us. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Black Lotus Live, where we talk about all things strange and unusual. And tonight, we're going to do something a little different. We are going to be talking about something no less strange and unusual, but we're going to be talking about a couple of cold case files, namely the Black Dahlia and Jack the Ripper. And so we're going to kind of step away from the whole ghost and UFO thing for tonight. And we have with us Tom Baker, who I would consider an expert on the Jack Ripper case. Tom, it's great to have you here. Thank you for being on Black Lotus. He's also having some technical issues, so I'm not sure how long this show is going to go tonight. I'm thinking it's going to be short.
John chat.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to work tonight.
I don't even think he can hear us at all.
Tom, can you hear me?
I can hear you much better if you shout at me a little bit. It's a lot more distinct.
Okay, all right. But anyway, folks, we are going to invite you in the on the show tonight. I'm going to post a link for that right now. So if you'd like to join us in the room, just click on that link and give your permissions and all that. And but anyway, let's start this. Let's start talking about the Black Dahlia. Her real name was Elizabeth Short, and she was called the Black Dahlia because she used to frequent a coffee shop in Hollywood, and she would always be dressed in black. But she was killed in Hollywood in January of 1947, and it was originally called the werewolf murder because of the brutality of the killing. She was actually sliced in half at her torso, and she was given what's called a Glasgow smile, which is when she was cut from the corner of her lips to the ears. Yeah. And it's otherwise known as the Cheshire smile as well. Yeah, she was cut in half and drained of her blood and then placed in a park, or on a lawn rather, in Hollywood. And she was discovered by a lady who was walking her 3-year-old daughter. And also her whole body had been washed with bleach, and I'm assuming that's because they wanted to clear any fingerprints left on her. But she was cut with such precision that they think that it may have been a surgeon that did this. And but yeah, 150 suspects.
Yep.
Ralph, you want to add anything to
they
this?
they
Well,
suffered
they
cut right
150
through the
suspects,
spine.
but nobody was found.
Well, and I think one of the reasons that no suspects have been found is basically because, you know, she was a movie star, and there were people out in Hollywood that did things for the studios. And so, and the cops were paid off by the studios. But yeah,
I think we lost Tom.
yeah, he's there. I gotta put him back. There we go. But yeah, and so these studios paid off the cops. I mean, back then, well, even today, I would imagine, you know, the LAPD was pretty corrupt, you know, and so, but the reason they think that it's a surgeon is because this one guy who was a mystery writer thinks his dad did it, because he was a surgeon to the stars, basically, and he would do like illegal abortions and things like that for movie stars. And because, you know, I mean, if a movie starlet back then got pregnant, her entire career would have been over. And so he would do this underground. And it's thought that this guy had an affair with her. But there's really no motive for this killing at all. But it was absolutely brutal.
Also, he was supposed to have given his son, or his wife, his wife, which would be the stepmother to his son, like an album with 2 pictures in it, supposedly of that. He's trying to claim that it's Black Dahlia of, you know, and thinks that his father did it because he was a doctor, but he wasn't an active surgeon.
Oh, okay. So,
he was pretty crooked himself. He had molested his daughter and everything.
really?
Yeah, I've read that. Well, I think I've read part. I don't think I finished it. The book, The Black Dahlia Avenger, by the man that you're.
Well, I don't know how this is going to go tonight.
Not good.
Yeah.
We might have to redo this one.
Yeah, I think we will. So yeah, I'm sorry, folks. We were having so many technical difficulties tonight. It's just ridiculous. So I think I'm going to call it. But anyway, thank you for at least showing up. I really appreciate it. And until next time, keep thinking and question everything.